So let's talk about the actual sleep phases. This is very important to understand because, well, how do we know if we're getting good sleep or bad sleep? How do we know if we're getting the right sleep? And so we highly recommend most of our clients who take this quite seriously, if this is something that's important to you, is to actually wear something like either an Oura ring, a Whoop, a Fit. I don't know if Fitbit does it, but I think the Apple Watch does it. And you want to actually see your sleep cycle. And I'll show you an image of that later on, and you can actually see what you're getting out. So let's have a look at the different phases of sleep. Your REM sleep, most of you will know that REM sleep is actually your rapid eye movement. It's when you're dreaming. And so there are 3 other stages that are not REM. So let's have a look at the non-REM stage 1. As you shift from being awake to falling asleep, so as you're starting to get ready to sleep, your brain starts producing theta waves. These are slower brain activity. At the same time, your muscles begin to relax and you lose some tension. Then you move into the sleep stage 2. In this sleep stage, your brain produces quick bursts called sleep spindles and protective waves. They're protecting you, known as K complexes. It's when memories strengthen and consolidate, the memories of the day, the memories of what's going on, past, future. So this phase should make up a total of 50% of your sleep. As you get into stage 3, you're getting slow delta waves and they rule your brain activity. This is a vitally important one for healing. It's when your body focuses on physical repair and growth, including the release of that growth hormone, which is what we want to repair the body. What we are noticing is that many clients taking a long time to get in here, then they finally get in here and then they just pop in here and pop back out. So they're not getting the deep sleep. And then finally, if you can get from deep sleep, you'll go into REM sleep. And this is, excuse me, where your eyes dart around quickly. That's why it's called REM, rapid eye movement. Your brain activity ramps up, mimicking as if you were awake. And this is when you're going to have vivid story-like dreams. So let's have a look at your common sleep disturbances. There are actually 3 different ones that we're going to be talking about here. Hormonal issues are a big thing. So for those of you that are on hormone suppressants for your cancer, this is something that you might want to perk up a bit and have a look at. So for low progesterone particularly, it lowers the helpful effects of GABA. And many of you know what GABA is, have heard of it, but maybe don't know what it is. And that's a chemical that promotes sleep. This makes it tough to fall asleep. So if you've got low progesterone, you are going to struggle to fall asleep and to stay asleep. And it's especially key in women's health, particularly during perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. From a high cortisol point of view, remember that's your high stress hormone, and that's going to disrupt your natural sleep-wake cycle. It's going to, again, help stop you from falling asleep, and you're going to have many night awakenings. I'll show you a picture of one of those in a minute. And this is often caused by chronic stress. So you got high up at the top. The other thing is you're going to have blood sugar imbalances. So this is the one we really don't want to have, because we don't want to have lots of sugar. And we also don't want to have the total opposite. We've got hypoglycemia, and that is going to lead to other issues. So let's have a look at it. If you've got blood sugar imbalances, it's going to kick off your body's stress reaction. So it's actually going to make you more stressed. So a lot of people have got the low blood sugar during the night, and this can actually lead to things like night sweats. It shortens your deep sleep time and sets up a harmful loop with insulin resistance, making things worse over time. So you may have hypoglycemia in the night. This goes all over the place. Your sleep goes to hell in a handbasket. And then what happens there? You're now going to have more stress, and that's going to cause insulin resistance. And then you're going to have that sugar feeding what you don't want it to be feeding.